with Iran. Israel started this war by launching a surprise attack on Iran on the 13th of June. And in the following days, Iran hit back, Israel attacked Iran again, and it escalated into a larger conflict. Now, the US government is deeply involved in this war on Iran. US President Donald Trump knew about all of the operations because the US was helping Israel to plan and to carry out this attack. Israeli officials were given a very clear green light from the US government, and Donald Trump personally gave his approval to Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The US government also provided Israel with very important intelligence that was used to target Iranian officials. And just 3 days before Israel started this war, the US delivered 300 Hellfire missiles to Israel, knowing that Israel would use these US missiles in order to attack Iran. And after Israel started the war, the US military got directly involved. This was admitted by the Wall Street Journal. The newspaper reported, quote, "The US military is operating in the air, on land, and at sea to shoot down Iranian missiles fired at Israel," end quote. It added that before Iran's retaliatory strikes even began, US fighter jets, Navy destroyers, and ground-based air defense systems were already positioned in place to help counter the attacks on Israel. This is even more evidence that the US government planned this attack on Iran with Israel because the US military was already in place. 90% of the victims of these US-backed Israeli attacks on Iran have been civilians. 90% civilians. Donald Trump has repeatedly threatened Iran, and he ordered a complete evacuation of the Iranian capital, Tehran. There were roughly 10 million people living in Tehran, and yet Trump ordered all of them to leave. And why is that? It's because the US and Israel plan to bomb Tehran into rubble. This was admitted by Israel's Channel 14. The media outlet admitted that Israel's goal is to destabilize and eventually overthrow the Iranian government. So this is not about Iran's nuclear program. This is about regime change. The US-Israeli strategy is to cause mass chaos and scare the civilian population and force millions of people to be displaced, which will destabilize the government. And then the US and Israel plan to bomb Tehran into smithereens.